Yo, what's up, YouTube? Right here with my buddy Eddie. Say what's up, Eddie.
What up? What's up, YouTube?
This is going to be our real-world guitar tracking guide. This is what I'm going to show you guys, what you guys can do when you guys actually have the basics down and you guys don't have to worry about, like, you know, buying new gear and all that stuff. So we're literally just in this guy's garage. As you can see here, we're just chilling. We got our laptop here. And we got our Kiesels. We're Kiesel fuckboys.
First time trying it.
Our fucking interface. Like I said, a laptop, Eddie, the guitar, and we're just in this garage, just showing you guys that you guys don't need a bunch of shit to, you know, track yourselves. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna be filming on the laptop too, you know, filming the process on the DAW, but I'm also gonna have the second cam, kind of like a bird's eye view of what, you know, me and him sitting down and stuff on the producer chair, and then where Eddie's at, so you guys can see how it is in real time. So I'm going to splice those two videos together and have those you know, set up. So anytime I need to have anything for you guys on the draw side, I'll pull that up, and then anything on the video side, we'll have us edit it in there. Eddie, what's your YouTube?
YouTube, it is, I don't know actually. Let me look it up, honestly. Well, just look up Eddie Corona.
All right, well, look up Eddie on YouTube. He has really great videos.
It's _CoronaEd, youtube.com/at _CoronaEd, and you'll find me there.
Cool. Fucking metal. Yeah. Son of Erebus bitches. Get ready for that shit. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be our second song that we tracked. Hopefully, you guys get a lot of value out of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out the links below in the comment section, where you guys can check out my free guides. I'm going to give you guys some free multi-tracks too, and check out my online course that I made specifically for guitar players that are struggling with their production skills. So this is going to be how I do it. This is going to be everything that I show you guys here in this video is in my online course in greater detail. So check it out when you guys get a chance. Appreciate it. Love you guys. We're going to go ahead and get started on this motherfucker. I'm going to start you from the top.
Just want me to just play through it?
Yeah, just play through it. I'm going to start you from the top, and then kind of get you warmed up, and then we'll hit the actual song.
Okay.
All right, so we did a warm-up track right now. Eddie just played through the whole song. We just want to have some blood in his fingers, and so we can, you know, get some good takes out of him. So we're actually going to start the real tracking right now. You saw me kind of cut and fade away as he started playing a little bit. I didn't want you guys to hear the whole thing because it's a long song. So, but now we're actually going to go ahead and get started on tracking. So I'm going to switch over to the DAW. You guys will see what we do on the DAW, and then I'll switch occasionally back to the footage on the phone. Okay, forgot to mention, what we're going to do is break up all the riffs into sections so that we can avoid editing the guitars later. You're basically editing the guitars as you're tracking when you do it with this way. You're going to see right now in the video what I'm talking about as we go along in the song. But really pay attention to that. And what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to break up a bunch of riffs, and then we're going to go ahead and then track each broken piece of that riff until it's perfect before moving on to the next one. And that way you avoid editing your guitars, and you get the best of both worlds. You get the tightness of edited performance, but the natural aspect of a performance that has been unedited. I know that sounds a little esoteric right now, but you guys will see what I mean. Yeah, alright, let's check that out. Fuck yeah, man. that was like right on the money.
Off to a good start.
Alright guys, so if you can tell, I'm going to switch over to the DAW right now. Eddie, first try of the day, hopefully this is a good omen of the rest of the day, landed the notes perfect. So, you know, the notes you can see here are perfect on the grid. And we're going to go ahead and move this over to the other side. So we do the right side first, and then we're going to do the left side now. I'm sorry, excuse me. We did the left side first, and then we're going to do the what is it? What do we do?
Left first, right second.
Left first, and then the right second. Thank you, Eddie. Yeah. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to do it in 1 bar chunks. And now I'm going to switch back to the DAW, and you guys will see what I'm talking about here. Alright, as you can see here, Eddie did come in a little early. I tried to slide it back using slip editing, as you can see me kind of just trying to get it lined up. But as you can tell, that whole first pick attack of the note is being cut off. So if you look at this other note that we did, that he landed perfectly, that one's not being cut off. It's being done well. So we're going to go ahead and retrack it. It's better to just retract things than to just try to edit them. But if you see that he's only slightly ahead and you slip it back and it all lines up to the grid, go ahead. That's okay. You can move on to the next riff. But as you just saw, I tried that. It wasn't good enough. He still came in early where that didn't fix the issue. So we got to keep tracking until we get it right. So that one's good. Now, if you look at this regions here, the first one, Eddie landed perfectly. No note was off time. These two notes are well perfectly played. This one's slightly ahead. That's okay. I'm not really too worried about that one singular note in the entirety of the thing. The 90% of it was played pretty much on the point. And that's what you want with this. You don't want it to be too robotic, and that's how you avoid this. You want it to be tracked over and over and over until the point where you do get it, where it's basically on the grid. But if one note or two notes are off, that's all right. If not, that's okay. If there one or two notes are off, it's what's going to give it the human aspect. But if you hear those one or two notes that are completely jarring, like you can totally tell, like, yo, that's completely way off the mark, then you got to go in there and fix it. But in this case, I don't think we have to. And then the litmus test for these is, as Eddie knows, is we're going to stack these in mono without distortion, and we're going to play them back. And if they sound like they're in mono without any phase issues, then you know that you did a good job. So here are the tracks that we just recorded in stacked against each other in mono, and this is how you check for accuracy. And that sounds pretty mono to me. Obviously, the tail end is going to have that bit of a phase issue, but that's just because of the cycle and nature of audio. But all in all, that's pretty good. So let's check it one more time. That sounds pretty solid to me. If I really wanted to make it tighter, I could by chopping this area up and moving them around a little. But like I said, I don't really feel like I need to do that with this one. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next bar. Remember to hold it out. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Check tuning, actually. Sorry. We got to check tuning.
We're distorted. So.
I'm breaking my rule, having him track without checking tuning. We have to tune every bar. That's how you stay in perfect pitch. Just do the strings that you're using. Always be tuning. No excuses.
Oh, fuck. Let's do it again. I forgot. You want me to hold that?
Yeah. Hold that out, yeah. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I'm better. I'm more prepared this time. I wasn't ready for the abuse. No, I'm just kidding.
So here's what we got so far doing the tracking method that I'm showing you guys here. This is with distortion and all the other instruments going on. Eddie's going to be checking some tuning right now as I show you guys this really quick.
Damn. Making me sound good.
I'm still hearing it.
Okay.
So pro tip, and everyone does this. Whatever strings that you use, you leave alone, and then you mute the rest. So usually, another band member would be here, like a drummer or a bass player, and he would put his hand or like something like this on the fretboard, muting the other strings while Eddie plays the strings that he uses. In this case, it's just me and him, so I'm gonna have to do that in this particular section because I'm hearing string talk on that particular riff. So I'm gonna back it up 2 bars so I have enough time to jump on the fretboard and mute the strings for Eddie.
Okay.
Okay. one I did right. Now let's check the timing. Looks like you did it. See how looks like Eddie was a little early. Yeah, no. We do have to do that one again.
Oh.
Yeah, we do have to do that one again. Look how many times we've tried to do this riff already. This is what it takes. This is the kind of stuff that you guys have to do to get a really good take without having to edit your guitars. So if you want pro level tracks, this is the kind of shit you guys got to be doing. Yeah. yeah. Cool. Sweet. Now let's do the other side. Okay guys, so I'm jumping strictly to the DAW. I thought I showed you guys enough of our process so you guys have an idea of how I would track. The main takeaway of what I was showing you guys in that main video was that I was tracking Eddie mostly in 1-bar chunks. Essentially, there was sections where, you know, I would do more than 1 bar, but those sections tend to be a lot easier and less notes to be played than if he had other sections that required a lot more chopping up. But keep this in mind, when I filmed this, I was at his house from 10:30 and I didn't leave his house until 4:30. And that was strictly just rhythm guitars. And I didn't edit anything. I haven't edited anything since the session was finished. And you're probably looking at my screen right now going like, what the heck? Like, are you sure you didn't edit anything? Look at all those chop ups that you guys got. Well, again, hearkening back to the footage that you saw in the previous sections of the video, we literally broke up entire sections and riffs so that you guys can see how an actual pro level tracking session is done. We did 1 bar to 4-bar chunks, and we did it over and over and over, as you guys, like I said, saw in the previous footage. And we did that for hours on end until we got finished, until the song was done. Now, I'm going to address the whole thing about copy pasting. There was sections that I did copy paste, and there was other sections that I had him replay over again. You have to make an executive decision when you're in the chair of recording, especially if you're recording yourself. Was that riff extra tough on you and you don't know whether you're going to be able to nail it again, or is it something that is it able to be replicated and that allows you to, you know, play it over again? So there were certain riffs where I knew that Eddie probably wouldn't have been a good idea to have him play it again. It was we got really lucky on certain takes, and I wanted to keep those as the mainstay. On other sections, I knew that I can have him play it over again and have him not have it copy pasted. So I'm gonna play you a little bit of what we got, because you guys only really heard about maybe 1/3 of the song, if not even probably 1/3 of the song. And I'm gonna play you basically a good portion of the song so you guys can hear what it sounds like. There's no crossfades, there's no edits. This is just all extra, really tight, good tracking like I showed you in the video. So let me go ahead and back it up here, and I'm going to play it for you now.
Again, that sounds fantastic. No editing, nothing more than just extremely well done recording basics. 1-bar chunks to 4-bar chunks, over and over and over until you get the perfect take. And then you do the left and right sides at the same time, so you don't play the entire song twice. You only move on until the riff is good and the take is good, and you just rinse and repeat. You check tuning after every take or every other take, and as long as you follow those basic principles, you guys can get results like this. Yes, it takes a long time. Yes, it's very meticulous. And yes, you do need a lot of patience. However, if you want your music, and I feel that your music deserves this kind of treatment, then this is the kind of technique you want to do. So this is something a mentor of mine taught me, and it served me very well on my last 2 EPs and on our current album. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video that we and I put together. It was a lot of work, so I really appreciate if you guys would give it a like and subscribe. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions regarding what we showed you guys today, or if you have any other comments to leave me. I'd also appreciate you guys if you guys leave me a comment letting me know any other content you guys want me to make, any other topics you guys would like for me to cover. And please also don't be afraid to check out the links in the description and on the pinned comment for any freebies that you guys may be interested in. We got free guides, free multi-tracks, and a bunch of other stuff in the links. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much, and all my subscribers, and I will see you guys next week.